This is a short video demonstration for the remote software-based central impersonation attack on Xiaomi protocol version 2. This attack is not fully implemented inside the BreakMi app, but I will show you how to manually perform it. For our setup, first we need a legitimate tracker, which is paired to a legitimate app. Then we need to send a factory reset command to the tracker. This command is not requiring any authentication, so anyone can send it to the victim tracker. This will make the tracker reset and change its Bluetooth MAC address. Thus, it will be not paired anymore with the app, because both the legitimate app and the Xiaomi backend will not recognize it since its Bluetooth MAC address changed. This will act as a completely new tracker. After we did that, we can perform the abusing of Xiaomi server pairing. For that, we need the attacker to open his own legitimate Zap Life app, and we can see that there are no devices paired with the account, actually. Then we need to perform OAuth true, so we copy this line, paste it, and we send it. We receive a blank screen, but we are only interested in the code that appears here. Normally, you will be prompted with a login page for the Mi account, but since I am already logged in with my Mi account, I am skipping it. Then we go to this web interface for SURL commands so that you can see better what I'm doing. And we store the code we just retrieved. And the second step is to retrieve the app token from the backend. So we copy paste the request, and we observe that there is no other parameter that we need to fill apart from the code we just retrieved. So we run the command and we receive the authentication token, the app token from the Xiaomi backend. This will be useful for the next request. So then we prepare for binding with the tracker. We copy this command, and we need a few more parameters this time. The first one is the user ID, and we need to change it with the attacker user ID. So here I didn't update it, so now it is updated. Then we need to put the correct Bluetooth MAC address of the device. In this case, it is EF7272248AB2. So that's what we put there. And for the last thing, we need the app token. So we copy it and paste it in this space. And we run the command. So now it was successful, and we can go on with the process. We want to retrieve the authentication key. So we copy paste the command, and I will put it here because we also want to copy paste the same app token from earlier. So we copy paste the app token, then we check the other parameters. This one is correct, still the same one. Then we need to check the public key hash, which is always the same. So we just leave it alone. And then the random, that is a random base64 string, and we just use the one from the script. You can choose whatever you want. Now we can just send the request and we retrieve a signature. This signature is very important on the BLE local pairing. This signature is generated by the backend, and then the app sends it to the tracker, and the tracker checks if this is correct. So this is very important for the Bluetooth pairing, but we are skipping the Bluetooth pairing in this demonstration, so we will not be using it. Now that we got the signature, we have to complete the pairing. So we copy this command. We still need to copy the app token. We put it in the proper space, and we check the other parameters. So we check for the user ID, which is still correct, the authentication key. Then we have the device ID, which is just the Bluetooth address of the device. And again, the Bluetooth address, which here I didn't update. So let me copy and paste it from earlier. So this is the correct Bluetooth address, and I will put it here. Now we have everything. We run the command, and we got a success. So I will log in into my app and see if it worked. I probably have to update it. So let me sign out. And let me sign in. And now that the app was updated, we can see that there is a Mi Band 5 in our account. So now we have access to it. Of course, here we have the connecting part because we only performed the server-side pairing, but not the low energy pairing between the tracker and our mobile phone. So that's why we are not able to connect, but we can use the information from the web pairing to complete the pairing with the tracker. In particular, the signature that we retrieved during our process. So this is how to manually perform the central impersonation on Xiaomi pairing v2 protocol.